jump into any solutions, it is vitally important that we frame the problem correctly. Now let me ask you, if you were given 60 minutes to solve a problem, how much time would you spend thinking about the solution? Let me share with you a quote from this guy. Albert Einstein once said that if he were given 60 minutes to solve a problem, he would spend 55 minutes thinking about the problem and then 5 minutes thinking about the solution. Well, the point is, it's really so important to clearly understand the problem that we are solving. So, what are the 4 important elements to craft a good problem statement? Number 1, always start with how might we? Because this tells us that solutions are possible and we can work collaboratively to get these solutions. Number 2 is that there must be a definite action. Number 3, there is a who, the people and the end users that you are designing for. And finally, number 4, it should have the desired outcome of your solution. Well, let me give you an example of a good problem statement. Here is one in this competition. How might we create a cost-effective solution for elderly with difficulty crushing pills so that they can have ease of medication consumption? Well, you can see the 4 elements in this problem statement. You have the how might we, you have the action, which is to create a cost-effective solution. You have the people, who are the elderly who have difficulty crushing their pills. And finally, you have the desired outcome, that you want to help them to have the ease of medication consumption. That's a good problem statement. Hold on for a second. Before you go on framing your problem, here's a challenge for you. Look at this. 11 plus 1 equals 10. Now, how can you make this equation to be true without adding or removing any elements from this equation? I'm going to give you 30 seconds to try this, alright? Now the countdown timer starts now. So, did anyone manage to solve this puzzle? Well, I'm going to show you the solution. Don't blink, look carefully. See? 10 equals 1 plus 9. The point is, sometimes when we look at the same problem from a different angle, you realize that you find great solutions. Well, remember, coming back to our 3M example, they started off with the problem of how might we invent a new mop. But upon talking to people, talking to end users, they realized where the real pain point was. It's really in the cleaning of the mop. And so they reframed their problem and it became, how might we invent a mop that can be easily cleaned? Coming back to the problem that your team has chosen for this competition, I believe that some of you have spoken to the end users, or you have even made your visit to the company or in the industry that you are solving the problem for. And as you make these new discoveries and new insights, you might realize that there is a need to reframe your problem statement. So I want you to go on, take the next 5 to 10 minutes to reframe the problem that was given to you. Now at this point, there is no discussion yet. Everyone should try to reframe the problem on your own. Go ahead, try it.